Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. This is our pre-match live stream ahead of Valerenga against Manchester United in our second to last friendly before the UEFA Super Cup final. We've obviously got Sampdoria in Ireland next up midweek before the Super Cup final. But this is a big game for United as well in their preparation for the new season. First game following the US break. We've got Herrera and Mata. They're back in the squad. And I've got the confirmed team news for you as well. Going to hit up the comments for you first. Let some of the guys join us that are joining us late. And shout out you guys. Neymar Jr., Noah, Amir, MJ Studios. We've got Mustafa, Christian, Vegito, Amrit, Kevin. Everybody else is back in the house. At Gaming says I'm late. I'm not late, mate. I'm not late. I came on at 30 minutes past 5. It may have been just before 31 minutes past, but I was on time. The team news is confirmed as well. The team news in for you guys, so I'll bring that up now. I have seen it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Obviously, the main subject of discussion at this moment in time is Nemanja Matic and Fellaini. Fellaini starts, by the way. And everyone will be saying, is this his last game for Manchester United? Because it possibly could be, with Matic potentially coming in. Fellaini linked with a move to Galatasaray in Turkey. It could be his last game for United. But like I said in my Fellaini stream, I wouldn't be surprised if he does stay. Jose Mourinho obviously likes him, and I think if he can convince him that he's going to get enough game time, I think Fellaini will stay. But it all depends on that. At Fellaini's age, he will be expecting to be playing football and to be playing games week in, week out. And if he's not, he will be unhappy about that. He's won a few trophies at Manchester United, so I suppose he won't mind heading off elsewhere to play his football either. And despite, love him or hate him and criticise him or praise him, whatever you want to do with Fellaini, I think he deserves a little bit of respect. I don't hate the guy. I don't think he's the greatest of players. I don't think he really epitomises what you want from a Manchester United player. But as a plan B, as a backup, as somebody that the manager could call upon and rely on, as somebody that has scored the occasional crucial goal, I don't mind Fellaini. And if he leaves, best of luck to him. I hope he does well elsewhere. If he stays, then I'm happy with that as well, because it means we've got another player in the squad fighting for a spot. And that's what Fellaini will do. Almost 200 people in the live stream. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button as well. Before we even started, I got 4 dislikes out of nowhere. So come on, guys. I know some of you can hit that like button for me. Anyway, the team news is as follows. And it is Romero in goal. David De Gea was left out of the squad. He didn't travel. Neither did Lingard. Neither did Antonio Valencia. So the team is Romero, Fosu Mensah, Bailey, Jones, Blind. So a back 4, Fosu at right back, Blind at left back, Bailey and Jones at centre half. Then we got Carrick, Fellaini, Pogba in the midfield 3. As I said, Fellaini starts despite the links of him to Galatasaray. Fellaini and Carrick and Pogba complete in the midfield alongside Fellaini. And then we've got Juan Mata, who returns to the starting lineup following that injury that he picked up early on in pre-season. I think it was in their second game, which wasn't ideal for Manchester United, given that Juan Mata is a crucial player for us, and it's nice to see him back and in the starting lineup. Mkhitaryan's also playing, as is Marcus Rashford. Joel Pereira, Damian Lindelof, Mitchell, Smalling, Twanzebe, Ander Herrera, McTominay, A. Pereira, Marshall and Lukaku are on the bench. So Martial, Lukaku, Andreas Pereira, Ander Herrera. I look forward to those 4 coming onto the pitch. We've got 25 minutes until kickoff now. And apparently, as Abiola says, we will be trying out positions and trying out formations. And apparently we'll go back to a back 3/back 5 in the second half. Lagesh says, who else saw Matic in United training kit? I have seen that image. For you guys that haven't seen it, I will get it up on my phone for you now. Bear with me. I'll get the Matic image up. So there is that Matic image of him in pre-season gear, in training gear, in Manchester United gear. Now, the reports about Matic at this moment in time are that he is in Manchester. He is undergoing a medical. A fee has been agreed, and he's about to become a Manchester United player. And this image has leaked as well, which is very, very interesting. If it is a Photoshop, it's a very, very good Photoshop, let me just tell you, because there's a HD version of the image as well. Nobody has worn the number 31 this summer in the training kit. Somebody else has zoomed in on his beauty spot on his arm and found another picture of him with his beauty spot there, which is really creepy anyway. And it's prime, peak transfer window madness. But to me, it looks like a legit picture, but I don't know for sure. If it is a Photoshop, then it's a very, very good Photoshop. G1 West says he's got Fellaini's number. I believe it's Fellaini's old number. Isn't Fellaini 27 now? Fellaini's 27 now, isn't he? Yeah. It's Fellaini's old number. He used to be number 31. He's not any longer. He is now number 27. So that's false news. Somebody said it's totally cropped from Mkhitaryan. It doesn't look like Mkhitaryan to me. But there you go. Someone else comment, Arsenal are losing 1-0 to Sevilla. Yeah, I saw that as well. Who the hell puts football on Quest TV? I did know about Quest, I'm not going to lie. There's a few shows I watch on there. But who the hell puts football on Quest TV? It's like having the boxing on Dave. It just doesn't make sense. But I'm looking forward to Nemanja Matic coming in. I don't think it's an exciting signing. I don't think it's an signing that makes you think, ooh, this is amazing. I can't wait for this like the Romelu Lukaku one does. But what it is a signing that is crucial for Manchester United. We need a player in that position. Matic is experienced in the Premier League. He's in his peak years. He's in his prime years at 28, 29. He turns 29 in August. He's experienced in the Premier League. As I said, he's experienced under Jose Mourinho. He's won the Premier League. And we need experience. Look at the age of this squad at this moment in time. The squad is very, very young when you look at it as a whole. We need to bring experience in. And that's why I'm not surprised that Jose Mourinho is targeting someone like Matic rather than someone like Fabinho, because he brings that added experience that we lack at the moment. We've got Carrick, yes, but Carrick can't play every single game. You know, when we need someone to just see a game out, help Manchester United keep potential, keep possession, keep it simple. Someone like Nemanja Matic will be able to do that. Someone like Nemanja Matic will be able to sit in front of our defence and mop things up. And I mean, people will complain about the Nemanja Matic signing. Fuck him, is what I will say. Complain all you want, yeah. There may have been Fabinho that's better or whatever. We never got him, end of the day. Look at Matic for what Matic is. And Matic is a quality central defensive midfielder, which Manchester United need. He ticks a lot of boxes. We need experience in the team as well. We've got a lot of younger players that can play in central midfield. Herrera, Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Why do we need more younger players? Why do we need more youth? Let me ask, why do we need more youth? And Ash also says, why pay more for Matic than Fabinho? Fabinho isn't available. You're saying, wow, we could have got Fabinho for less. How? How could we have got Fabinho for less? If Fabinho was available for less, he would not be at Monaco right now. Because not only, if United weren't going to sign him, somebody else would have signed him, right? You think Fabinho is going to be available for £30 million, yeah? And no one's going to sign him. He's not available. He's not leaving Monaco. Monaco are keeping hold of Fabinho. They're keeping hold of Lamar. And they're possibly, going to keep hold of Mbappe. Apparently, they're giving him the number 10 shirt and he's about to sign a new contract. So, Monaco aren't just letting all of their players go. Yes, Bakayoko left. But you've got to look at things as they are. And us buying a younger player doesn't make sense. We need experience. We need experience in this team. We haven't got any experience. Anyway, back to the matters at hand, which is the game. Manchester United against Valerenga. What is it? We've played LA Galaxy, Real Salt Lake, Man City, Real Madrid, Barcelona. It's our 6th Premier League game. Sorry, our 6th pre-season game. I wish it was our 6th Premier League game. It's our 6th pre-season game of the summer. We've won 4, drawn 1, lost 1. One of them that we drew, we won on penalties. So I suppose we won 5, lost 1 against a very good Barcelona side. Now we come up against a Valerenga side that we drew with 0-0 in 2012 in the final pre-season of Sir Alex Ferguson's reign. Gold Delight says, how long left until the United game? It's about 19 minutes left until the game, mate. Utkarsh says yes, he agrees with me. Santosh says Matic, yes, super. Thomas says Matic is coming with a big thumbs up. I saw Fellaini's name in the starting lineup, 11. Damn it, I thought he was leaving, saying Lutby. I told you guys yesterday on Adam McKola TV, although the rumours at this moment in time are he's happy to join Galatasaray, he's agreed terms, no fee has been agreed, and I wouldn't be surprised if Fellaini does stick around. It wouldn't surprise me at all. We've got over 360 people in the house at the moment. Thank you all for joining us here on Adam McKola TV. Amrit says, are there any updates on Perisic? There are none as far as I'm aware. And right now we're talking the game. That's all we're talking about tonight is Manchester United against Valerenga, the 6th pre-season game of the tour. Jack, what's happening? Welcome back, Jack. Prediction for the match, says Rafe. Right, let's get the team news back up for you guys. The team news again. Romero in goal. My boy Timothy Fosu-Mensah at right back. I thought it was excellent against Real Madrid. Looking forward to seeing him play there again. Bailey Jones at the heart of that defence. Daley Blind at left back, who had an awful game against Barcelona, so hopefully he's better there today. Carrick, Fellaini, Pogba in the midfield three. Fellaini linked to a move to Turkey, linked to a move to Galatasaray, but he's still in the Manchester United starting lineup today. What does that mean? Does that mean he's staying? Does that mean it's his last game? We don't know yet, but we'll save that for MUFC transfer talks. So Carrick, Fellaini, Pogba in the midfield three. Juan Mata's back in the starting lineup. Mkhitaryan and Rashford complete the starting 11. David De Gea didn't travel. Valencia didn't travel. And Jesse Lingard didn't travel over to Norway, to Oslo for this game. So obviously they're not involved, but everybody else is on the bench. You got your Joel Pereira, Darmian, Lindelof, Mitchell, Smalling, Twanzebe. Ander Herrera's back from injury. McTominay, Andreas Pereira, Martial and Romelu Lukaku. Marco says people complain Jose wouldn't give the youth a chance, and now that he's leaving the door open for them, people complain. Totally agree with you, mate. Faisal Mathers, Team Shady. I do read your comments out, mate, and I love Slim Shady myself. Alex says, where's the Guinness at, mate? It's in the fridge. I'll get on that before the game kicks off. Of course, I'm with you just up until kickoff, and then I'll head off and I'll go and get my Guinness. Rafe thinks it's going to be another boring game. I'm confident of a few goals today. I mean, if you look in that starting lineup, when you look at Marcus Rashford, when you look at Mkhitaryan, when you look at Mata, Pogba, we've got creation in there. We've got creativity, rather, should I say. We've got players that can make chances, take chances, and hopefully we can cut them open. We can get a few goals in the first half, get some good performances in the legs of the players out there. Apparently Jose Mourinho is going to go to a back three in the second half. And if that's the case, then of course it'll be interesting to see that as well. But will Lukaku come on Martial? How will they come on if we do switch to a 3-5-2? Will Lukaku and Martial come in at the front of that 3-5-2? Because I think that could be tasty, couldn't it? Akil says that midfield should have Fosu-Mensah. I agree with you as well. I see a future for Fosu-Mensah in the midfield, but maybe Jose Mourinho sees a position in the squad for him where he can get minutes under his belt now at right back, get experience, learn his trade a little bit more, mature a little bit. Because I think at this moment in time, Timbo is a little bit rash. He is a little bit rash. He dives into things quite a lot. And you need a little bit of maturity about you in the centre of defensive midfield. If you're going to play there, you can't be diving out. You can't be always, leaving gaps in front of your defence. So I think he needs a bit of maturity, and maybe then we can push him into that role. It's 2-1 in the Arsenal game to Sevilla. Lord Fellaini, says Gerardo, obviously commenting on Marouane Fellaini, who's been subject to a lot of speculation. Nate says he's just watched the Fan League semi-final. Unfortunately, we lost that one on penalties. If you haven't watched it, though, go and check it out. It is a great video. I'm not sure how we quite lost it. We should have beat that team to be better. To be fair, we were better than them from start to finish. Failed to take our chances. Failed to score a penalty in the 90 minutes. We lost on the shootout. and their goalkeeper was absolutely fantastic. But it's gutted I wasn't allowed to take a penalty. I say score. I would have liked to have scored a penalty, but I was gutted I weren't allowed to take one. I came off because my ankle got clattered. And I came off and I asked if I could take one, and the ref said no, even though we had rolling subs, which was pretty fucking stupid. Anyway, less of that. We've got 14 minutes until kickoff in the Manchester United game against Valerenga out in Oslo in front of loads of Scandinavian Reds, even though Valerenga are the home team. It will be like it's at Old Trafford today with the amount of Manchester United fans. Matic in a United shirt looks good, says Declan. That Sevilla goal was a cracker, says Utkarsh. It was a great goal by Nzonzi. Bunch of YouTube wankers, says Manny Plays. Help Adam get to 50k, says Altaf. I've been targeting 40k by the beginning of the new Premier League campaign, but hey, if I can get to 50k as well, I'm not arguing with that one. Maybe that's the target by the end of the year, 50k, 60k by the end of the year. But yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're new to Adam McKola TV and you haven't watched before, subscribe. We're doing plenty of content. We're doing plenty of transfer talk live streams. We're doing plenty of pre-match streams, post-match streams, which you'll have both of today. This is the pre-match. We'll have the post-match straight after the game. We're doing vlogs. We're doing gaming content. We're doing all sorts here on Adam McKola TV. So make sure you keep it locked and hit that subscribe button as well. Had loads of new subscribers in the last couple of weeks. We are now 2,380 away, 2,378 away from that magic number of 40k by the Premier League season. Now, I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'll just come up short, but fingers crossed. Hey, anyway, less of that. Ash says, why does he keep dropping Marshall? Mate, he's not dropping Marshall. Marshall started a few games as well. He's been dropped for a few. I say dropped. He's been changed for a few games. He's not dropping Marshall. This is pre-season, mate. We're going to try different things out, different partnerships, let players get different fitness. Now, Marshall may not be considered to be part of his first 11 yet, but there's no reason why Martial can't change that given opportunities. But I don't think we have a guaranteed first 11. I think we have a guaranteed spine. But I think there are other players that can come in and out, that can change, that will be useful to Manchester United throughout the season. I think Martial has to start more often than not, though, because he is one of our most talented players. Do you think Zlatan will sign a new contract, says Andre? I do. And that's not because I'm in the know. That's because Jose Mourinho has practically said the same himself. Utkarsh says we'll get 40k in Fergie time. Sounds good to me. Declan's got to go training now, so no United game for me. We'll head back after the training and we'll be... nobody wants to watch that knobhead ranting, mate, so quit the plug-in. Nobody wants to watch that knobhead. Timbo is out of the starting 11. What are you on about? What? Why? Why? No. Fuck right off. No. No. Timbo's not out of the starting 11. Why isn't he playing? It doesn't say that on Man United. Yeah, it does. Where's Timothy Fosu, mate? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm devastated. I am fucking devastated. I was looking forward to some Timmy time. I was looking forward to some Timmy action. Now we're not getting it. How can you do this to me? 10 minutes before kickoff and you're telling me there's no Timmy action. That is a fucking disgrace. Timmy Fosu-Mensah has been replaced by Matteo Darmian in the starting lineup. So the starting lineup is for you guys. Let me see. So this is the starting lineup, guys. Sergio Romero, Darmian at right back, Bailey, Jones, Blind, Carrick, the captain, Fellaini, Pogba, Mata, Mkhitaryan, and Marcus Rashford No Timothy Fosu-Mensah in the starting 11. No Timmy time today for Manchester United. Timothy Fosu-Mensah is out of the team. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No Timmy action. What the fuck? Wait. It says Timothy Fosu-Mensah is now on the bench. What the fuck you mean now on the bench? How are you going to take him out of the first team and put him on the bench? What the fuck's going on here? I'm devastated anyway. No Timothy Fosu-Mensah in the starting lineup. Matteo Darmian has replaced him. Aaron, yes, Stephen Arson is over for the game, so give him a shout, mate. No Timothy Fosu-Mensah in the starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. The team is Sergio Romero, Fosu-Mensah. Reading the wrong one. The team is Sergio Romero. Kieran Baines, don't talk wet. I've been doing this way before, mate. You twat. Hold a block anyway. But I've been doing this before. So you might want to check your facts, bitch. Anyway, Sergio Romero, Matteo Darmian, Bailey, Jones, Blind, Carrick, Fellaini, Pogba, Mata, Mkhitaryan and Marcus Rashford. Timothy Fosu-Mensah has been dropped to the bench. Not quite sure why. Not quite sure what happened, but yeah, he's been dropped to the bench. The lads just messaged me saying that fuck the base up on pro clubs as well. Shit, man, we were just flying on pro clubs. Absolutely gutted right now. We got 400 plus in here at the moment. This is Adam McKola TV. This is our live preview for Valerenga against Manchester United. The team news is in, and the team news is as follows. Romero, Darmian, Bailey, Jones, Blind, Carrick, Fellaini, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, Mata and Marcus Rashford. Timothy Fosu-Mensah was in the starting lineup, but he has been dropped to the bench. Not sure why, whether it's just changing things around and he's going to put him on in the second half. I'm not too sure. But one thing I am sure about is I'm absolutely fuming. We got close to 450 people in. If you're in and you're fuming about Fosu not starting, then hit that fucking like button. Come on, who's with me? Who's with me? Hit that like button if you're not happy about Fosu not being in the starting lineup. Tom Talbot says Matic with a question mark, question mark, question mark. I have done videos about Matic. I've done videos about Fellaini. If you've not been here on Adam McKola TV in the last 24 hours, then as you know, we're keeping up to date with things here. We're doing live streams as soon as news breaks, and we're coming through and we're giving you the news. But yeah, Fellaini could be on his way to Turkey, but tonight he starts against Manchester United. Matic is on his way to Manchester United. He's in Manchester for a medical, and there's been a leaked picture of him in the training gear as well, which is interesting. But tonight we're talking United against Valerenga in Oslo in the Ullevaal Stadium. United's team, Romero, Darmian, Fosu-Mensah was starting at right back, but he's no longer in the team. He's on the bench. We've got Darmian, Bailey, Jones. Then we've got Blind, Carrick, Fellaini, Pogba, Mickey, Mata and Rashford. So Mata returning to the starting lineup, and we need Mata to return to the starting lineup because obviously he got injured in what was it the game against Real Salt Lake, the second game of the pre-season tour. He picked up an injury, which was really unfortunate because he was playing well up until that point in pre-season, and he looked sharp and he looked quick and he looked nice in that number 10 position, and he picked up an injury and it was unfortunate, but now he's getting back to the team. He's in a starting lineup tonight. And Herrera, who got injured later on into the pre-season, I think it was against Real Madrid, is now on the bench as well, so he should get some minutes under his belt today. I understand him not starting because obviously he had a bit more of a pre-season. Thank you for the comment, Gerardo. Mustafa Jared says, running late, what happened to Timothy Fosu-Mensah? I'm not too sure, mate. He's still on the bench, which is really confusing. The players are in the tunnel. United players in their grey shirts. Valerenga in their blue shirt. They're in the tunnel, ready to come out for the game. Kickoff is in 4 minutes' time. Herrera says, is Herrera on the bench? Yes, Herrera is on the bench. I know I say subscribe to Adam McKola TV, but my channel's called Adam McKola. Because surely, if someone's watching me say subscribe to Adam McKola TV, they're watching me on my channel. So all they have to do is click subscribe under the video. But subscribe to Adam McKola. Any worries about the minutes Pogba is getting? I don't think it's excessive, no, Matt. I can totally understand your concerns, but I think it's pre-season. He's had a full rest, and he's been playing some games 45 minutes, which have turned out to be like a little warm-up for him. Obviously, he played 60 minutes against Barcelona, was it? Or was it 90 minutes? But he's getting minutes under his belt, which I think he needs. But he's a young lad, he's a fit lad, and he'll keep going. And I doubt he'll play much today. He probably won't play in Dublin against Sampdoria with the Super Cup coming up. So, yeah. A bit interesting about Matic, though, because we're signing Nemanja Matic, and he didn't go on pre-season tour with Chelsea. They left him at home. So he hasn't had much of a pre-season. Now, I have no doubt that he has been training and keeping fit and keeping going. But with him not playing as well, that's an interesting one, that he needs to get a pre-season under his belt. Hopefully he can get in just before the game against Sampdoria, or just before that game against Real Madrid in the Super Cup, because even though it is the Super Cup, it'd be nice to get him in for that. Treat it like it is a friendly, even though it's not. It is a little bit more than a friendly. The players are showing up, all holding up red cards which say show racism, the red card, which is a nice touch today as well. Obviously, no place for racism in any parts of society, but football has a big part of society, and it has a big influence, and surely it can help influence those kind of things. But sad thing about racism is you'll always get it, because there's always some sick, twisted cunt out there influencing others. Anyway, yeah, show racism, red card. It's nice to have Eric Bailly in the centre half. He's a quality player, and the players are now just shaking hands. A lot of Scandinavian Reds singing the songs, clapping their hands. Good Vibe TV says, how many hours left till the game? You got 1 minute left till kickoff, mate. We've got 1 minute left until kickoff. Marco Rourke is saying, come on, United. Christopher saying, thank you. No, mate, thank you for joining us here on Adam McKola TV. If you're going to shoot now to watch the game, make sure you hit that like button as soon as you leave. On your way out, hit the like button if you've liked the stream, and if you've enjoyed what we've been discussing today. We should sign more South American talent, says Giant225. Show John Terry the red card, says Ryan. What really did my head in about the kick racism out of football thing was when they had John Terry and Luis Suarez wearing their t-shirt. I was glad Rio Ferdinand boycotted that phony stuff, man. I can't stand. I don't think kick racism out of football actually do anything. They're not effective at all. Close to 500 people in here now. Can we get 250 likes? Hit that like button if you are in the house. Manchester United are getting underway against Valerenga in a matter of seconds. Come on, Cheeky Sport Dave Style, says Altaf. Yeah, shout out the guys at Cheeky Sport. Shout out Dave, shout out Joel, shout out Axe, shout out Big J. Shout out all of the guys there at Cheeky Sport. Jose Mourinho just being shown on the bench right now. Demi Mitchell behind him. Who saw the video of Demi Mitchell singing, by the way? That was very, very interesting, wasn't it? Demi Mitchell getting his sing on. Anyway, United about to kick off against Valerenga. Do you think United are done after Matic, says Jordan McMahon? Not too sure. I would be surprised if we sign Perisic now, because it's dragged on a little bit too long. Obviously, Inter Milan have been dragging their feet and they've been fucking around with us, but it's been dragging on way too long. They've been making crazy demands, and I'd be surprised if we signed him. So I wouldn't be surprised if Matic was the last one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we made other signings. We've got money, we've got the finances. There's still a lot of time to go in the transfer window, and with 3 of our main signings done, if we get Matic done before the Premier League window, Premier League season kicks off. With all that business done before the Premier League campaign kicks off, I think that would be a huge boost to Manchester United to have our squad almost complete ahead of the Premier League campaign. Anyway, guys, I've been Adam McKola. This has been the live preview for Manchester United against Valerenga. It has now kicked off, so I'm going to head off. Thank you for joining us. Hit that like button if you've liked the stream. Make sure you subscribe, like and share. I'll be back at full time for reaction to hopefully another Manchester United win. See you later.